Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler video series reviews I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there to try out food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. This item is extremely similar to the last item that I just reviewed. But whatever, man. 2 reviews. I take it where I can get it. We'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, remember super cool shirts? I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's my Mudvayne shirt. One of a couple that I have. Specifically, this is from their psychotherapy sessions tour that they did in 2023. I actually saw them for the first time when they did kind of their reunion when they came back in 2022. They were on tour with Rob Zombie. And then, like, almost a year to the day, they ended up in the same venue. And they were performing with, it was Coal Chamber, Guar, Butcher Babies, Nonpoint, like, just an excellent fucking lineup of bands. And I'll be honest with you, second time around, I was primarily there to see Coal Chamber because it was Coal Chamber's return after, like, a damn near decade hiatus. So when, Mudvayne came around, I like Mudvayne, but man, like, they're one of those bands where I like them, and I kind of forget that I like them as much as I do. I have to be actively involved with them to some extent. And getting to see them perform live, man, like, it just completely reignited, that, like, love and excitement that I had. And it was just like, yeah, man, they really are fucking badass. Like, they put on a great fucking show. So much so, not only did I get some merch, I also got some videos of their performances. Those videos are on this channel as well, just in case maybe you want to check it out. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? Why is it similar to a thing that I just reviewed? Well, because the thing that I just reviewed was, boom, it is a brand new item from KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, in case you were unfamiliar with what KFC stands for some reason. This was their smashed potato bowl, which consisted of seasoned french fries, creamy mashed potatoes, warm cheese sauce, savory bacon crumbles, and topped with a 3-cheese blend. So what am I reviewing? Boom! It's another bowl. This is their smashed potato bowl with nuggets. Ha 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 ha. Sure. It's literally the exact same thing, just with the addition of 5 of their 100% white meat crispy nuggets. So, let's get a thing for the thing. Can we get a thing for the thing? Ha 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 ha. Oh, yes. I actually think they might have given me 1, 2, 3. I don't know if that's one or... that's one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, I got 5. Got to make sure they're not shortchanging me now. I mean, and yes, it is a little bit cheap as a second review, because it's the same item, basically, just with chicken, but I don't care. For one thing, it's an opportunity for me to bulk up on my dinner, because this is part of my dinner. I can get 2 bowls. So let's try it. We got the mash, we got the whole thing, plus the nuggets. Let's get the nuggets in there. Just do it. Just do it. And by the way, I reviewed KFC's nuggets twice. I did once as a standalone. I did a comparison video against the McNuggets. So, go watch that if you're interested. Okay. I mentioned in my previous review that I was probably going to like this one more than the other one because it's the same thing, just plus chicken. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. This is an abomination. This is, on some level, a fundamental failure of humanity that we will surely be judged by future civilizations for our decadence. But I don't care right now. And likely I'll be dead by the time that judgment comes to pass. So, No, I mean, it really is. Like, it's It's exactly what I said in the previous review. It's just KFC taking their bunch of their shit, tossing it in a bowl together. Yeah, like, the only things that are different is obviously you get the bacon, which you don't typically associate with KFC. And the bacon bits are fine. They actually taste pretty good. They have a nice little bacony zing to them. They're definitely not the most prominent aspect, but by putting them on here, they can say, with bacon. And there you go. The only other thing that's really kind of different is the 3-cheese blend that they have, which I'm guessing is probably, at least in part, based off of their the blend that they use for their macaroni and cheese, but just giving a little extra zing. I couldn't tell you what 3 cheeses are in it, but it is tasty, and I do think it works better than if they just use the basic macaroni and cheese blend. But then you just have, and you've got the seasoned fries, which I like their seasoned fries. They're not bad. I did a comparison of their seasoned fries against Taco Bell's nacho fries. Go watch that review. It's like 2.5 years old, something like that. Oh, I've been doing this so long now. Look at that. That's just... And their nuggets are good. They actually have really nice nuggets. And it's to their genuine credit, even through everything, through the cheese, the fries, the mashed potatoes, you still get that nice KFC chicken flavor. Like, genuinely, I think they did a nice job with these, man. KFC, look, KFC, in terms of their chicken, sometimes they get shit on. Popeyes, other ones and stuff, tend to be kind of seen as above them. And I'm not going to say one way or another. I think fried chicken, it is just what you go for. But credit where credit's due. I do think that they have some tasty nuggets. And I think that, yeah, man, like, they taste nice and chickeny. And I think that they work well in this instance. Because, again, it's just a bunch of shit that KFC already does well, put into a bowl, and then you eat it like you're some sort of animal. I mean, they include the fork, but let's be honest. Not quite going to do that. But 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes and yes. As I stated in the previous review, I pretty much figured I was going to like this one more. Do I like this one more than just their normal smashed potato bowl? Yes, both are good. And I don't feel like it's to their credit that it doesn't fundamentally need the chicken to work well. Like, you don't feel like you're getting ripped off without the chicken. But there's no denying, at least for me personally, that with the chicken, it's just elevated. It's just another texture, another flavor, but it's something that's all very familiar. It's all KFC. It's all stuff that if you've been to KFC, you're going to be familiar with, and if you enjoy it, which brings me into whether or not I would recommend it. If you like KFC, this is pretty much a culmination of all the KFC. If they decide, all they really need to do is, like, come out with, like, a spicy version of it, which if they do, that would just be, that would just kill America, man. We'd all be dead. But just as it is, man, like, again, here's the thing. As much as I joke about the famous bowl, and as much as we all joke about the famous bowl, and it's various derivatives, like the smashed potato bowl now, I mean, there is honestly a lot to be said for it. Like, it is just taking that KFC experience, distilling it down into a bowl that's easy to eat from, and they're a nice meal that's going to fill you up. And, if you like KFC, then it's right there for you. If you don't like KFC, I don't think it's going to go over there and change your mind. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there, have yourselves a truly let's book chicken nuggets and everything-tastic rest of our lives. I'm sure every 6-year-old in America, at the very least, would be ecstatic about that particular movement. You know what I'm talking about. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do all the time, I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating. It's just bullshitty. There's just times in our lives, unfortunately, that can be pretty frequent when we just have to contend with stuff that we'd rather not. And when we do have to deal with those situations, we have to at least try. We're not always going to succeed. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to try yourself out the brand new KFC smashed potato bowl. And maybe you're going to go over there and you're like, this is a religious experience. I feel like I can levitate. And, like there's like lights, bright lights around me and everything. You're dying. Okay, what's happening is you're dying. You're probably having a heart attack because of the smashed potato bowl. Please seek medical attention. Don't walk into the light. But, no, I mean, just please don't try to sue me, KFC, for defaming the bowl. I'm eating it, and I said nice things about it. It's just fun to riff on it a little bit. But no, if you do try it out and you enjoy it, please, by all means, hit me up in the comments. Let me know, what do you think about it? Is it a worthy entry into the KFC menu, or is it something that they just need to, limited time item only and then move past it? Anyway, bye.